Derek live-streamed basketball tryouts he wasn't allowed in, and his family walked in mid-meltdown. When did the kid who craves attention go too far? In my gym class, there's this guy Derek who acts like PE is a pro training camp. If the coach says 2 laps, Derek does extra and announces his time like we're all his fans. He flexes in mirrors, wears compression sleeves on both arms, and brags about records nobody's ever seen. He gets tips from TikTok and will cut off the coach to fix someone's form, even while he's doing it wrong. He even brought protein powder once and shook it during warm-ups, loud on purpose. Then varsity basketball tryouts happened, and Derek turned it into a full show. The wild part was he wasn't even eligible. His grades were so bad the office had already told him no sports until he fixes them, and Coach Williams had warned him too. But Derek still walked into the gym like he was the star. He had a custom jersey with his own last name on the back and the number 23, matching shorts, and brand new Jordans so clean they looked untouched. Coach Williams saw him and said, "Derek, you can't try out. Not until your grades come up." Derek smiled like it was a joke. "Coach, you have to let me. I've been training in secret." Coach didn't budge. "No, go handle school first." Derek's face changed fast. He started talking louder like he was on a stage. He said the system was holding him back and he deserved a chance. Kids stopped dribbling just to watch. One guy near me muttered, "He's about to crash." Another guy said, "No way he does something dumb." And then Derek did. Derek pulled out his phone and started live streaming. He held it high and yelled, "This is unfair! They're excluding me for no reason!" He kept looking at the screen like it was a scoreboard. "Clip this," he said, like he was already famous. Coach told him to put the phone away. Derek ignored him and kept filming Coach's face. "I'm being targeted," Derek said. "This is discrimination. It's basically hate talk." Somebody whispered, "Bro, you're 6'2". Derek spun toward the tryout line like he was talking to a crowd. "This school fears greatness," he said. A kid behind him laughed and Derek snapped, "You'll see," then pointed the camera back at himself. Coach Williams walked toward the sideline to call the office. Derek took that as his moment. Tryouts had moved into a scrimmage drill, and Derek ran onto the court while people were actually playing. He snatched the ball out of a kid's hands mid-drive. The kid yelled, "Give it back!" Derek ignored him. He started doing big crossovers against nobody. Then he turned to his phone and shouted, "Are you seeing this?" An assistant coach stepped in and said, "Derek, stop. You're messing up the drill." Derek dodged around him, drove to the hoop, missed the layup, and the ball bounced into the bleachers. Derek grabbed another ball and tried a deep shot. Missed again. Then he yelled, "That rim's crooked," like that made sense. Coach Williams stormed onto the court. "Off, now!" Derek backed up while still filming. "Don't touch me, coach. This is going to the news," he said. Coach waved at the door, and 2 security staff came in from the hallway. Derek pointed his camera at them. "Look at this. They're trying to silence me." One of them took Derek by the arm, and Derek twisted and complained while trying to keep the phone steady. That's when Derek's family walked in. His mom came through the side door, smiling like she was proud, holding her phone up. Right behind her was Derek's little sister holding a glitter poster that said, "Congrats, big bro!" and his dad in a nice shirt with a shopping bag and a receipt that said, "Team Jacket." They all stopped when they saw security holding Derek. Derek's mom's smile fell. The little sister looked up at Derek and asked, "Did you make it?" Derek yelled, still streaming, "Mom, it's fine, they're just scared." Coach Williams faced the parents and said, tight and calm, "He's not eligible to try out, and he just interrupted the scrimmage." Derek's mom blinked. "Not eligible?" she repeated. Derek's dad stared at the custom jersey, then at Derek. "You told us you made JV," his mom said, quieter now. Derek froze, then tried to talk fast. "I did, but they're changing the rules." His dad's jaw tightened. His dad cut him off. He stepped forward and held out his hand. "Give me the phone." Derek clutched it. His dad's voice got low. "Now." Derek handed it over. The gym got so quiet you could hear sneakers squeak. Coach Williams told security, "Take him to the office." Derek started to protest, but his dad pointed to the door. "Walk," he said, and Derek finally walked. As they passed, I heard his dad say, "You're returning that jersey today." Derek didn't answer. Coach Williams turned back to us and said, "Line up, tryouts continue." For a second, nobody moved, because we all knew we'd just watched Derek get himself kicked out in real time. Now people are saying I humiliated Derek by recording. Was I wrong?